Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is your girl KiwiFruit_NEO with the whoa. Hey guys, and welcome back to my new subscribers. Okay, that doesn't sound nice, man. I should be like, hey to the new subscribers. I hope you click that red subscribe button and you click the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video on the tube. And for my returning subscribers, dumelang bana ba morena la reng reading. So today, guys, I decided, like, you know what, let me do like a school update, because remember I did a little get ready with me feeling during lockdown for like online school. Guys, I'm gonna do some makeup, like, just to keep myself busy while I'm talking about this so I don't get emotional about it, because sometimes it gets a bit emotional. But I don't think I'm gonna talk about the emotional parts today. I'm just gonna talk about like the recent events of school. Yes. So since, okay, I'm just gonna look down at my mirror every 2 seconds. Usually before I do my put foundation on, guys, I prime and then I put on setting spray because my face is very oily. But I'm not here to talk about makeup. I just want to talk about like school and what has happened, what has transpired since I did the last get ready with me chit chat about online school. If you watched my mukbang, our life update, whatever you want to call it, you'll see where I spoke about like waiting for marks to come out because I had 2 subs. So guys, as I told you guys that I was writing 2 subs today. I had a manfin sub and I had a sub for tax. So that's what popped. Nah, is this light a bit too bright? Yeah, that's what popped in Jan when I had the subs, whatever. Cool, I had the subs and I was like, you know what, anyway, I studied, whatever. But guys, I'm not going to sit here and say, you know what, yes, I had my affairs in order and hey, I knew I was going to pass 100%. Like, guys, I was shit scared. Like, I was shit scared. Like, oh, I'm sorry for swearing, but like, I was genuinely scared of like what was going to happen after writing those 2 papers, because it was my only chance. Like, oops, oh, now it came out a lot. Oh my god. Wait, see, foundation hedile tusang sizani yo. But I knew that, like, you know what, I really needed to make the pots, but honestly, I was not so confident in myself. I'm not even going to lie. I was not sure. Like, I was in a show, man. I was just doing. So on the 22nd of December, I can't remember when marks came out anymore. Email from the fees office, and they were like, a sponsor has selected you and they're going to pay for your fees. We'll send you another email once the payment has been made. Manjam confused me because I haven't applied for anything. I have not applied, but I know I had outstanding fees. Like, you know, they were there. But now here these people are, they're like, no, someone's gonna pay for my fees, whatever. And I'm like, guys, now I believe in the universe. I believe that, you know what, the universe is only sending out messages like mudimu wa concocta, man, and then the universe will tell you. So I'm like, to unku kami ke sendela unku kami message ke unku kami, but my fees office ke ba re someone's gonna pay for my fees. And I'm like, dude, I have subs. This person that's going to be paying for my fees is paying for my fees for a reason, that I must get my degree. I get when you still have outstanding fees, they don't give you a degree. This is a sign from the universe for release king, guys. At the end of the day. End of the day, degree. So I told him, you know what, dude, like, this is really a sign, wait. And I took it as a sign of like, everything's going to be okay. So while Bulela Unkame was like, yeah, and in my heart, I was not sure but you know what? I went to the flow, man. I went to the flow and I was like, you know what? I'm going to study. I'm going to prep the best I can for these papers. I'm literally just going to put my best foot forward. And like, you know, usually my mom says to me that, you know how you did in a paper after you've written it. Like, you can sort of tell exactly where you went, what went well and what didn't go so well. And for me, after writing Oh, I was sure. Again, I said I was writing two papers, Menfin and Tex, and Menfin was first. Guys, can I tell you guys that when I wrote that, when I wrote Tex, I was sure, like, I was sure like I made the pods, like I made the pods to be done. Mara, I can't say the same story for Menfin. Because, guys, number one, Menfin was already showing me flames throughout the year. No, not throughout the year. Like, when we did second semester. Second semester is when it started showing me flames because we're doing finance. Finance, guys, finance was trapping me. I'm not even going to lie. Like, finance was showing me flames. So, second semester, I didn't do so well in June for Menfin. I think I got like 45%. Cool. Agak pasa, finance yang trapa. And yo, thank God for test 3. Like, test 3 really redeemed me because we did Manic again. Manic, for those that don't know, Manic is management accounting. It's where we do costings. So kids were financing or nayang dribble again. So now for the SAP, I'm like, you know what? Because I saw in November exam, finance already trapped me for November exam. I really need to prepare finance for this sub exam because hi finance in Shwedi Flames times 2. I will not be okay. I will definitely not be okay. No, cool. I spent the whole December okay. You know, guys, like I only studied finance. Like, I'm not even going to lie. I only did Manic like the weekend before the exam, because the exam I think it was on a Monday or on a Tuesday. Weekend I think I'll shebang Manic. And Manic I think browser na kama tlhoya like said the exercise ke browser kama tlhoke you know what ne. If this comes up, okay. Ke browser kama tlhoke hitsa. Die date. The exam comes, guys. Hey. Guys, you know what? So the exam comes, cool. Shak fere. Alright, like I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start with Manic and answer Manic like as well as I can because I know that I know it. I had gone to consult, not gone to consult, like I emailed the lecturer and someone knocking, why? And she was like, attempt to do each question like in every required, like try your best to like answer each question because that way you get to like maximize the marks, because I told her that I was struggling with finance. Cool. In my attempt to answer each question that was there in the exam, I answered question 1 sharp, gone. Like, you know when you do a question but you don't fully complete it, like you do it half. So half all the way to the end, and then I got to the finance part and I was grasping for dear life. I was grasping for dear life for finance, guys. Like, and there was this one question that I left out, and I think it was like 25 marks. And I was genuinely like, you know what? Number 1, I don't have time to do this. Number 2, I can't. Like, okay, not that I didn't completely know. Like, I had an idea, yes, of what to do, but it was going to take me so long that I was like, you know what? I'd rather take this time and I hated those little half questions that I left out. I hated those questions. After I wrote that paper, I was so defeated. I was like, you know what? It's probably not gonna go well. I'm like, you know, now I'm sitting in my room because I was writing at home. I'm sitting in my room. I'm like, yo, I know my mom's gonna come ask me how the paper went, and I'm just gonna be like, it was okay. Like, it was okay. Like, you know, because I was really not confident. Like, I was just like, you know what, Ahmed, even if I repeat, repeat. Okay, I'm kidding. I didn't say that. I was very sad. I would have been very pumped because I really wanted to grad. Okay, let me do my brows. I'm talking too much. So I was genuinely bummed, guys. Like, you know, so I got to the kitchen and everyone is sitting there and they're like, oh, what's the exam? And I'm like, oh no, that's okay. I'm like, that's okay. After I wrote text, I was very excited. Like, I was excited. Like, I was the happiest hand in Klabin. I was the happiest girl in this world. My Menfin really humbled me. Like, yo, I'm like, no ways. But cool. You know, after kids were, you know what, I did the best that I could do when I was prepping for this exam. I really did. And cool, exams were done. Now it was like time for me to just try and relax, man. Like, and actually try and have a holiday, because literally I spent my holidays being worried at the exam. Like, I had so much anxiety, guys, like waiting for these marks. But I kind of felt like, you know what, if I don't pass, my sister's doing well, she's in varsity, like my siblings are actually doing well, and then here I am, I'm the elder sibling, and I'm failing, like, guys. And I think also the reason why I wanted to do this video, because I want to do like a post undergrad, because I'm a post grad now, post undergrad, like maybe some vlogs and a series of videos of like school. Guys, undergrad was not nice to me, like, because I was still trying to figure shit out of like, what the fuck is it that I'm trying to do? What do I want to do eventually when I'm done with school and stuff like that? Because a part of me kind of felt like when I was applying for varsity, I was not sure what I was doing. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Am I going or am I coming? I didn't know, guys. Like, I didn't know. I was just doing for the sake of, I need to apply to go to a university and be in a university because that's what my friends were doing, you know. So I thought that, okay, I'm guessing this is the thing that we have to do. And I went along with it, you know. Okay, guys. I went along with what we were doing. Sharp, chilled vibes, no stress, you know. But as I was saying, even first year was not even nice to me. This year I failed. Now, mind you, this was my first, I feel like, I don't know if I should call it like my first downfall academically, because I had always been on top of things academically. I had always been on top of my game, the academic session, like everybody at home knows. So it was a shock, man. They're like, oh my god, I didn't pass, I failed, you know. And my mom was like, oops. And my mom just said to me, you know what, repeat, do what you need to do, upase, ube right, you know. That was my mom, and we kept it moving. Like, I went back, I repeated. It was not easy. Like, I was really mad because feel anjani jo, feel anjani. But but I guess, you know what, we learned, man. We learned. Like, I guess that's when I learned, you know what, if I don't work, it shows. My marks will show. They will show, you know what, she's not working, my marks will show, and they don't lie. So cool. I failed in first year, moved on. No, then I had to return for first year to complete the requirements for year of study 1. I went back and I did it. Thank God my sponsor didn't drop me. They didn't drop me, thank God, but they were not paying for me to repeat my modules. So now here's another problem that's starting to arise with my failing. It's costing my mother a lot of money. Yeah, do rabbits, guys. That's expensive. Now my failing is costing my mom a lot of money because my sponsor, thank God, they didn't drop me, but they were not paying for me to repeat a module. That was the problem. Cool. My mom didn't complain. I love that lady. This lady didn't complain, Joe. Like, she just said I must go back and do what I need to do. And I went back and I did what I needed to do. Cool. As I thought that things were going well, second year, I failed another module. The ones that I failed, I passed. But then the ones that I took the second year, I failed anyway. On top of all of that, I could tell that my mom was a bit chuffed, as you shave my mother. She was like, yeah, no, cool, we failed in varsity, whatever. But then it got to a point where she was like, you know what, my child, if you feel hore, BXI, I was doing BXI from first year, the CA route. My mom was like to me, my child, if you feel that BXI is not for you and really it's not doing the pots for you, you know, you can change. You can change to do a BCom. And I sat down and I reflected. I realized that, you know what, being a CA was never my dream. Like, if we're just being quite honest, it has never been something where I was like, you know what, this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm going to put my everything into it, and I'm going to fight for it. No matter how many times I get down, I'm going to get back, and I'm going to fight. It wasn't. And I saw that because the second year when I went to repeat the modules that I had failed from first year. This is 2018. Yes, 2018. In 2018, I mean, in varsity, you get to talk to people, man. Even your friends that you make in class, like, you meet people who are already in the CA space that are already working, your friends who are finishing, or the ones who are studying with you. You get to see people are very passionate about this thing. Like, they want it with their LinkedIn or their everything. They want to become CAs. And when I sat down with myself and I was like, Maramakumo, is that your thing? Like, is that where you see yourself 5 years from now? And quite frankly, honestly, no. Like, it was not my dream. It was not my dream. And I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know who I'm going to tell or how I'm going to go about this whole thing. But I just decided, you know what, let me finish this year and pass the modules that I had for the year and just make sure that I pass. I will see next year when next year comes. Like, I'll cross the river when I get there. So I decided, you know what, cool. I'm going to finish this year. I finished the year, passed everything. First time, maybe that year was the first time I ever passed everything at Wits, guys. Like, yo, I even cried. Like, I had to cry because I was like, guys, I've been struggling so much since 2017, since I got to this university. And literally 2019 was the first year where I passed everything. And in 2019, that's when I decided, you know what, I'm going to change. And everyone was like to me, but Makomo, you passed everything, you're going to third year, why would you change? I'm like, I'm changing because auditing is not sitting well in my soul. It's going to pay my school fees. Because like at first it was a thing of who's going to pay my school fees, because I can't keep failing. These people are going to leave me. And they're not, the people who are paying for my fees are going to say, you know what, Mugel, and I don't want to be that girl now. So now, while it was becoming a thing of fees, I just decided, you know what, I'm going to try and find, of the 4 modules that I have, I need to find 2 that I enjoy. I was like, I'm just going to focus on the ones that I enjoy, because I know if I enjoy them, I'm going to do well in them. And that's just what I set my mind to, that if you enjoy it, you're going to do it well. We kept it moving. Ka drop auditing, cool, for 3rd year, ka drop auditing, no, I also left FNAC because I had PTSD. Yeah, fuck that shit. Because I was like, if I don't need to do KA, if I'm not going to see stream anymore, I dropped FNAC, I dropped auditing that year, and I took Manfin 3 tax and accounting. And I was like, you know what, as the year went on, what's a drill text? And I decided, you know what, I'm going to do research and find out more about this text thing, and ask my lecturers about this text thing, man. But all the lecturers that I had and the ones that I knew that I was familiar with, they're all CAs. But it's fine. And then they referred me to like one of like the techs, I think he postgrad like lecturer. Cool. I took his number and his email off the door because he wasn't there, and I sent him an email and I was like, this is my story, so what can I do? He was like, nah bruh, you finish your BCom, you apply for postgrad in tax, whatever, and I applied to other universities as well, and to my surprise, I was within. And this year, what am I doing? Postgrad diploma in taxation. Ta-da! Like guys, sometimes I think we just need to sit down with yourself. Like this one girlie that I know from like high school, she sent me a message commenting on like one of my statuses, and she was like, babes, we're at the school or I'm like, what? I have to laugh. Me love school. Me no girl. And I was like, no man. And she's like to me, you know what, I feel like I don't know what to do. And I just told her, you know what, it's gonna come to you. Like, it will come to you. You will figure it out on the way. I'm like, right now, just focus on passing. All you have to do is just pass. Because I'm just like, guys, I can't be like, yo, this is what you can do to like make sure that you pass. Guys, just focus on passing. If you don't know what you're doing after school, because I also didn't know. No, only last year I was like, you know what, I want to become a tax practitioner. And then I started learning, oh, there's something called a tax practitioner. I'm like, you know what, that's what I want to be. And I'm going to work on it. And hopefully 4 years, 5 years from now, I will be a qualified tax practitioner. And like guys, those Korean tontons that we do in high school really don't do shit, hey? Like, they genuinely don't do shit. Like, during December, I don't know what to do. At some point, I was like, maybe I need a career counselor and tonton. I'd do those career tests on the internet to just check what my personality is like falling into, just to try and like put things together. But I'm like, you know what, I'm studying something that I enjoy. I'm studying something that I love. And even if after school, when I'm done becoming a tax practitioner, whatever, and I don't end up being full-time tax practitioner, it's fine. It's fine. As long as I'm doing something that is bringing the bread home. Man, like, I don't think we always do what we study at the end of the day. Like, the reason why I will probably 3-4 years from now I'll be doing taxes, because with tax it's the same as the CA program, like not the same but like similar. There's like training, there's that 3-year training, the articles that you do, you write your board exams, and then you're qualified as a tax practitioner. So for the next 3 years, this is what I'm going to be focused on, this is what I'm going to be doing, and this, my end goal is to become a tax practitioner. Hore, after being a tax practitioner, I'm going to practice or not. If other opportunities present themselves for me to do something else, I'll do it. Like, I'm a versatile queen. But that's just my 2 cents on school, guys. Like, really, we all don't have it figured out. Like, we really don't have it all figured out. Like, we are figuring it out as we go. We are literally figuring it out as we go. So guys, me, when it comes to talking about varsity, I've seen flames, shame. Like, I'm not even going to lie. I've seen flames, and I'm so grateful. Like, today, like, tomorrow is my first day of postgrad class. So I'm really very grateful that I have achieved my goals that I had set for myself for last year, and I'm actually in postgrad, and I'm done with undergrad and all that. It wasn't easy. It was not easy. Like, it really wasn't easy, especially towards the end. I really felt like I was losing it, but here I am today, and undergrad is done, and I'm that girl, man. I'm that girl. Like, I'm done. So guys, thank you for my TED talk. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope that you have learned a thing or two from me. Or if you do have any questions that you'd like to ask me, that you'd want me to answer, or just comment in the comment box, or send me a DM on Instagram or on Twitter. Follow me at kiwifruit_neo on both Instagram and Twitter, and you can just pop me a DM, and I'll gladly talk to you. You know, if you have failed and you are repeating the year this year, it's not the end of the world. Like, it's really not the end of the world. If you need someone to talk to, or on the days when you're feeling on the low, hit me up, drop me a message. We got you, and you're gonna get through this. You're gonna make it. And from me, guys, that is all. Do take care. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yo guys, I didn't even like do anything to my hair, but just to close off the video with a nice face. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video to all your friends or anyone who you think needs to hear this at this time of the year. Do take care. Love and light.